Hi, my name is Leah, and as you can tell by the title of this video, it is going to be about my immersion experience and what I learned from that and how it can directly apply to my classes. So what I did for immersion was I created an independent immersion to study veterinary medicine, which has been a career path that I've had in mind for quite some time, ever since I was little and went to SeaWorld. I think I just was like, Mom, I want to be a vet, and it's always been in my mind since. Um, so I shadowed a couple vets at a local veterinary clinic, and I had a series of questions that I asked the veterinarians, the technicians, the assistants, and all the people also on the business side of it. These questions, and one of them was, what key element do you bring to the team? So they all had different responses, like honesty and like people who are able to just get everything done that needs to be done, people who are able to stay calm in very stressful situations, and many others. But while they were giving me the responses, I kept thinking back to my freshman immersion and my sophomore winter term class called TED, where in both of those, we took this test called the StrengthsFinder 2.0 by Tom Rath, and these were my top 5 my sophomore year. And so every time they would give me answers, I was thinking, oh, well, this would be a great way to define what I could bring to the team. So one day, while during a surgery, I was taking notes with a doctor, and we were just going over all my strengths and how they can directly apply to the career. So communication was a big thing that everybody emphasized since day one at the clinic, telling me how important it is to be able to effectively communicate with clients and the staff. And communication was actually my number 1 strength my freshman year, and it was number 4 my sophomore year. And then learner can be applied to learning new information, learning reading about new studies that have been done and being able to apply it to my job, which is the input part of it, being able to apply it. And then futuristic is thinking about long-term goals for animals, or if I wanted to open my own clinic, that would be definitely planning ahead and thinking about the future. And then harmony was my other one, which I could apply to by keeping a very positive and keeping a good staff that works well together, and there's not a lot of I don't know, confrontation and stuff like that. So learning about my strengths and talking about them with one of my mentors there was actually a really big part of my immersion, because my immersion was created so that I could figure out if this was a career that I wanted to do. And learning that each of my strengths apply directly to the career, and she said in a really good way. I had a really good set of strengths for being a vet. Was really reassuring, and I don't know, it just kind of boosts your self-confidence to know that I could do it, and it's not just I have proof, this is my proof that I could do it. And I feel sometimes, at least for me, you need that extra boost, because I tend to be kind of down on myself sometimes, but this is really awesome to have as a student, even as an adult. So then what I want to talk about now is how I can apply what I learned directly to my classes. So it's taken me 2 years to realize just how important it is to know these and apply them directly to your class and be aware that you're applying them. So like, instead of just being like, oh, I got this new like physics homework that I don't want to like read or do, I can be like, oh my gosh, this is new information that I have never learned before, and like, so that applies to my learner strength. And then futuristic, I can set long-term goals for myself. I can set short-term goals like getting a good grade on a test coming up, making sure I study, because that's my futuristic strength. And then communication is me working together effectively in a group. That's also part of harmony, keeping it positive and working well. And then input is also with learner, is taking what I'm learning in my classes and applying it to homework, and not only homework but like real life things that I'm doing. So I think that it's really, like, immersion opened my eyes again to this thing that I've known about for a couple of years, and made me see that it is important to know your strengths, and it's very beneficial if you know your strengths, because you can apply them to your classes and keep your interest in them, because it does directly apply to you, and you can use your strengths in every aspect. So also not only in your classes, but in life. So that's my main thing that I wanted to talk about my immersion and what I'm going to be working on in my classes for this upcoming term. Thank you for watching my video.